people out there, and that was like 10 people screaming. You guys ready to see the show? Make some noise, make some noise, make some noise, make some noise, guys. Let's get this thing going on. We didn't come out here and set up a giant half pipe for nothing. We're going to get this thing going. Alright, what I'm going to do right now is introduce you to the crew one at a time. You get to know exactly who the riders are and what's going on. Right here on the flat bottom, you people in the front row, you got the good seats. You get to see this boy go ahead and throw down. He's going to show you what you can do with just you and your bike. You don't necessarily need a big old ramp, a curb, a skate park, none of that stuff. Just you and your bike can go out there and throw down. He has 3 gold medals, guys. 3 gold medals from the XGames. When I tell you I brought some of the best athletes in the world here, bit of everything. He rides dirt, street, vert, and he also rides that big old mega ramp. For those of you that watch the X Games, keep an eye out for this boy. He's going to be out there representing the US of A this year, and he's here to shred for you. Top 10 qualifier out of Milwaukee. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for this champion. He's going to be throwing down for you here today. Give it up for Mikkel Larian. That's Mikkel. Keeping it going right about now. Going to be shredding this piece of wood, riding brakeless here with us today. This boy, he's a youngster in the crew. 20 years old, been skating that board for 9 years. I know you're going to love what you see here. He's going to give you a little bit of old school, a little bit of new school, a lot of lip kicks, a lot of big airs, and I know we got some skaters out there, so you guys got to make some extra noise. Give it up right about now for Paul Luke Lanchetti. Dropping in on the inline skates. This gentleman is hands down the best inline skater in the entire world. He's number 1. His brother is number 2. When they show up at the contest, everybody just shakes their heads and they say the Yasutoko brothers are here. We better figure out who's taking 3rd place. He currently holds down 3 gold medals. He has over 100 medals in inline skating. We brought him all the way from Kobe, Japan to perform here for you today, and this is the definition of pro and champion. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to see some madness. Give it up for Yasutoko out there. Last but not least, this boy, you can see him smiling through his helmet already. That means this show is going to be crazy. When we got a live crew, we get all kinds of nuts on this ramp. This boy's known to get air. That's one thing that Mr. Walker is known to do. He's known to blast. He's known to give you all kinds of variations. Been riding over 20 years on a BMX bike and owned one of the biggest skate parks and longest running skate parks ever in Chicago. So, yeah, we're going to see that Chicago style here. This boy did not come to play. Give it up for the one and only Jimmy Walker. That's Jimmy Walker out there. Alright guys, so now you know the whole crew and you know exactly what to do. If you see something you like, yell, scream, jump up and down, show some love. Right now we're going to kick it off right here on the flat bottom. Front row, make some noise, make some noise, make some noise. Let's get these guys going. Out of these guys, like I said, keep an eye out for this boy in the X Games. He's also competing in the D Tour. He also goes over to Baghdad. He does a pretty crazy tour over there. They do bikes over Baghdad. They go over there and they perform for the troops, help them forget about all the craziness that's going on over there for a little while. So this guy's out there representing. Ladies and gentlemen, stay loud for him. Make some noise for Mikkel Larian out there. Give me some new tricks right there. A switch peg grab. I don't even know what to call that. Give it up for Mikkel. Throwing some new tricks there for you today. Alright, drop it back in. Paul Luke. I know we got some skaters out there. This guy popping off front side and back side. Nice grab right there. He makes it look so easy. I'm telling you, these guys all make it look easy. That's part of being a pro, is going out there and giving all that extra style. These guys will put in a good 3, 4, sometimes 5 hours a day out there. You know, make some noise for him out there. Next judo on the next wall. Nose dipping all the way. Give it a good ball. I'm telling you, they put in the hours and we are seeing some shredders out here. We're going to keep it going with Mr. Edo Yasutoko. I'm going to get into some of these bullying facts right about now. Like I said, we didn't come out here to lecture, but we want to send you home with a little bit more information. If you're a bully, we want you to chill that stuff out. It's a dead end. If you start that stuff now, I can't even imagine what type of adult you're going to grow up to be. So we're going to get into all that. Whether I'm telling you about the bullying situation or telling you what's going on this big old ramp, if you see something you like, please go ahead, overshadow my voice and show some love to these guys, because they want to shred for you and they definitely feed off of your energy. So that's how we're going to run it. If you see something you like, yell, scream, jump up and down and show some love. You can meet the team after the show. We got a tent set up right over there. If you want to say, hey Jimmy Walker, how did you do a 10-foot invert? He'll answer that question for you. He'll tell you how to do that stuff. Right now, no footed X up out of Walker. X up to on X up on the other wall. Hanging on to it. You gotta love it, you gotta love it. Right there, one of my favorite tricks invert. That one called the toboggan air. Seat grab invert. Turn down. You'll notice Jimmy throwing tricks on every wall, something they look for in competition. Give it up for Mr. Jimmy Walker out there. All right, guys, we're gonna turn it back over to Flatland. Trevor Meyer out here. I'm gonna got another little fact here for you, bullies. We're gonna break it down. We're gonna get this thing going. This is another question I'm gonna be asking and hooking you guys up for at the end of the show. Once again, if you see something you like, Mikel's out there throwing down, guys. Make sure
this song was used in Sundance 14.
Keep in mind, a couple of these guys have motorcycle helmets on, so when you're streaming for them, make sure it is nice and loud. Make sure you're showing some love. All right. Another fact for the day. This again is just a number. Pretty much 1 out of 10, out of all the kids that drop out of school, 1 out of 10 of them drops out just because they're being bullied. Basically, you got somebody pushing somebody else around and they say, you know what, I'm tired of this, I'm just not even going to go to school anymore. That's pretty gnarly, guys. 1 out of 10, that means somebody is getting their education ripped off. Basically, you're ripping off somebody's education just because you feel like pushing them around. And that's basically, it's just not cool, guys. I mean, I don't know exactly what the situation is. I don't know what makes somebody think they're cool by pushing somebody else around or just bullying them into a situation, but it's not cool. You're basically ripping somebody off out of their education. So, and now give me a call, you guys. Give it up for them. I know I'm giving you some info here, but we want to send you guys home a little bit better people with a little bit more information. Right now, Edo Yasutoko, this guy known to get some air. People, make some noise. Let's get him going. Enormous. This guy's known for his 540s, his flat spins. Not only does he do 540s though, he can do 720s, 900s. A lot of people are always like 900. He can do those in his sleep. This boy has a 1080 flat spin. He'll spin so fast you won't even know what's going on out there. Edo Yasutoko, 3-time gold medalist, champion. Keeping it going, keeping it real. Mr. Walker dropping back in. I'm gonna give you a couple more facts. Again, this one's just a number. This one's a number, but it's a big number, guys. Remember this number. 282,000 students. That's how many students were physically attacked. That's pretty crazy. That's just 1 year, guys. That's a big number. That means people out there getting beat up just because of what they look like or their race or their gender. I mean, that's pretty gnarly. I don't know where that comes from. I don't know where that anger stems from. But basically, if you're gonna make a kid want to quit school, you're pretty much the one that needs to quit school and bounce out because that person wants an education, and you're just gonna turn out to be a more gnarly person when you grow up. So again, remember that number. 282,000 students were physically attacked. So pretty big stuff there, guys. Pretty big. Got the one and only Trevor Meyer front row. Mikel Laren out here ready to jam for you. I'm gonna go ahead and throw some more facts out for you. I want to send you guys home with a whole lot of numbers and a whole lot of information. We hope this stuff sticks to you. Now, this is a pretty big number right here. If you were to figure out how many people commit suicide, we're talking about people taking their own lives because of somebody's bullying.
Oh, talk about a mood killer.
We got Mikel out there. The backflip half twist, that's called the flare. Absolutely going down. Nice one-footed invert right there. Mikel getting loose for you out there. Alright guys, we were talking about suicides now. Every year, this is a big number. 4,500.
Again, mood killer.
4,500 students commit suicide just because they're being bullied so hard. Somebody's pushing them around that hard. Somebody keeps beating them down that hard. Somebody keeps attacking them on Facebook and Twitter. They get so mad, so embarrassed. So they end up so beat down that they commit suicide. Guys, I don't know if that's sinking into you, but that's basically as uncool as it gets. 4,500 students. Remember that number and I'll hook you up. Paul taking a little knee slide out there. That's part of being pro. Knowing when to hang onto that board and knowing when to hit that eject button. Once again, you'll notice all these guys are wearing their safety gear. If you're going to ride, go ahead and get geared up. Right now, Edo Yasutoko out there making it look easy. People, keep the noise levels up. Let's keep these guys going out here today. Enormous flat coming in front side from a fakie. Absolute madness. Some different crime variations. That's Edo Yasutoko. can also check him out at 8oyasatoko.com. 8oyasatoko.com. I don't know how to spell it. I barely can say it. So if you get into coach today, Walker, make some notes for this guy. Landon so clean. All the way up on that coach, that 540. Absolute madness here today. Are you guys still having fun out there? You want to see some more? We're going to keep it going. We're going to keep it rocking. All right, couple more facts. Now, this is another pretty crazy number, and this is every day. Remember this number, and I'll hook you up.
How do you like it?
16,000. Laren dropping in, and we're going to see what this guy's got up his sleeve for us. Switched up his mic a little bit today. He said, I got some new ones for you. So he's out there showing you what's up. Right there. Big old grin there. 1-footed invert on the next wall. Mikhail with a trick called a look back right there. X up 1-footer on the bottom side. Going for it. Chicago there. Keep an eye out for this guy. XGames going to be out there killing it. Oh! Taking a little bit quick. Give it up on him. You guys see that? He wasn't even done crashing. His mic was still crashing, and he was already standing there going, hey, I don't do that. I don't crash. We're going to get him back up there. That just adds fuel to the fire. Once again, if it looks like these guys aren't wearing pads, a lot of these guys, you can see their knee pads. Mikhail and Jimmy, both these guys wear knee pads underneath their pants. So they're geared up, guys. They're ready to take a crash like that. Right now, Paul Luke out there. Mr. Ryan Chetty, yeah. Little double grab right there. Getting rad for you. New kicks. Getting rad for you. We're going to keep it going, guys. I'm going to give you a couple more facts. About bullying. We're going to talk about the different ways there are to bully people. Now, there are three different, well, there's more than that, but we're going to talk about the three main ways of bullying. Pretty much just physical, verbal, and cyber. Remember that, guys. Physical, verbal, and cyber. So first of all, we're going to talk about physical. Physical is pretty obvious. I'm going to be asking you for these after the show. Physical. Obviously, if you're hitting somebody, that's pretty gnarly. I'm just going to lead them off. If you're hitting somebody, if you're shoving somebody, if you're tripping somebody, if you're throwing stuff at somebody. Once again, this is kid stuff, guys. You guys are in high school. If you're throwing stuff at somebody or tripping somebody, what is that?
Nice.
Seriously. All right, Jimmy Walker giving you a flare. Keeping it real. So once again, hitting, shoving, tripping, throwing stuff, inappropriate touching. That's just crazy. If you're touching somebody in a way that they're not comfortable with, not only is that being a bully, but you can get arrested for that. That's straight up harassment. That's straight up, I don't even gotta get here. You know what? Keep going. Also, keep in mind, like I said, during the show, if you'd like to head on over and meet the Marines are set up right over there. I'm going to be giving away a ton of free stuff, but they've got a ton of free stuff to give away as well. Again, for the guys, if you can do 20 pull-ups on that pull-up bar, we're going to send you home with something cool. For the girls, if you could hit up that pull-up bar and hang from it for 70 seconds, they're going to send you home with a jersey, water bottle, hat, all kinds of stuff. So hit up the Marines. If nothing else, on the way out, get those guys a big old high five and thank them for defending our beautiful country here. So we're going to keep it going right now. Paul Luke Lanchetti out there giving us up big airs on this skateboard, making it look easy here today. People, make some noise for him. Make some noise for Paul out there. Whoa, going for that big old board burial. A little break dancing on the way out for you. Oh, here we go. All right, so check this out. These guys don't do this every show. This is something we gotta coax them into doing sometimes. It gets very dangerous out there. You have to keep perfect rhythm. You have to keep perfect timing, otherwise it gets very dangerous. We're gonna get two people on the ramp at the same time. When they drop in, I want to hear everybody out there. It's gonna get all kinds of crazy. Hey, Mr. Walker, you think you could blast over 8-0? You think you could blast over 8-0? Alright, so these guys are saying, if you got a camera, come on in. You guys are, you're in a good spot right there. You're in a safe spot. What we're going to do is, we're going to see if we can get Jimmy to go all the way over 8-0. We're going to see if we can get this going on. People make some noise. Let's get this thing going right here. Whoa, what's up with that? Alright, check this out. They're not done yet. How about if we get 8-0 to blast all the way over Jimmy? People make some noise. Give it up for the dynamic duel out there. Everybody Detective Jimmy Walker making it happen here for you. Alright, like I said, everyone stepping it up just a little bit. No doubt about it. Toboggan right there. He's going to keep going. Yes, sir. Bottom side, one hander, one footer. Again, I'm going to read off these verbals for you real quick. If you're calling somebody names, if you're teasing them, racial slurs, that shouldn't be anywhere. Give it up for Mikkel out there. Yeah, buddy. And how about this? Too many faces? I knew it. Nice and smooth at a 180. Get that street style out of it. It's a bird round, Mikkel. Give it up for Mikkel there one more time. I got some flatland, too. All right, we're going to keep it going. Well, we're chopping back in. Again, with the verbal. If you're spreading rumors about somebody, don't be spreading rumors about people. What's up with you? Also, the sexual orientation attacks. Guys, if you're busting out on somebody, calling them all this stuff, trust me, if you're doing it now, you're going to be doing it at the workplace. You're going to get fired from your job. Don't get into bad habits. If you're bullying somebody, chill out on this stuff. Right now, Paul is out there. He's bullying that board around, giving you those kick flips, heel flips, boards, air heels. Absolute madness. Big old tail grab right there. Fast plant for you. Guys, what do you think of Paul out there? Boy, he's shredding it up. And he says, I am out of here. We're just going to one more time for Paul. From Jay. All right, a couple more athletes on deck. Ado, I don't think these people like you. This is all quiet. Ado. People make some more for Ado. That's a Coco. Three-time gold medalist, world champion. Busted out here for you. Absolute madness, guys. Absolute madness. I'm going to give you one more. We're going to talk about Cyber real quick. Cyber, the boys last run. Basically, if you're sexting somebody, you need to chill out on that. If you're making fun of their photos, chill on that. Hate blog, chill on that. If you're texting rumors, don't be texting crazy stuff. Also, if you're hacking into somebody's stuff, don't do it. Obviously, you know what's up with that. It's illegal as well. And last but not least, if you're putting negative stuff on people's Facebook pages, go ahead and chill on that. And if you're the one getting attacked like that, well, go ahead and delete that person. Right now, Jimmy Walker. This is the last time you're going to see Jimmy Walker, guys. 540 inward. He's still out there going. People make some noise for him. Big old twist. The flare and a tail whip, and he says, I am out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, yeah. And a big old school skit. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Jimmy Walker.